Hey guys, this is Ryan Typhlosion37, coach of the Pittsburgh Steelas, bringing you Week 3 of WPL Season 6. This week I'm facing off against Mega Metagross, coach of the Philadelphia Bruxish. His roster is Zeraora, Alolan Ninetales, Empoleon, Virizion, Bruxish, Weezing, Mega Charizard Y, Dugtrio, Klefki, Zygarde 10%, and Alolan Persian. My team is Tapu Koko, Goodra, Tyrantrum, Rotom Heat, Gourgeist, Sandslash, Megalopony, Slowbro, Tornadus Incarnate, Acelgor, and Bisharp. Getting into the team I brought this week, I have Scarf Tyrantrum with Head Smash, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Outrage. Physically defensive Rotom Heat with Thunderbolt, Overheat, HP Ice, Defog with Leftovers. Assault Vest Goodra with Dragon Pulse, Hidden Power Rock, Thunderbolt, and Fire Blast. Bisharp with Focus Sash, Knockoff Iron Head Rock Tomb, Rock Polish. Tapu Koko with Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Calm Mind Roost, holding the Shed Shell. And Megalopony with High Jump Kick, Fake Out, Quick Attack, and Facade. Getting into the match, I'm going to lead with Rotom Heat as he leads with Dugtrio. I'm going to go for HP Ice as he sets up his Stealth Rocks. And I'm going to go for HP Ice again on the second turn as he switches into Bruxish. He's going to go for Liquidation, and I'm going to switch into my Goodra, which does reveal that I'm gooey. The following turn, I'm going to go for Fire Blast, predicting the Klefki, as he actually switches into the Weezing, and I am going to end up missing the Fire Blast. So here I'm just going to Dragon Pulse and scout his set, as he is going to set up a layer of Toxic Spikes. So I'm going to switch into my Rotom Heat now so I can defog the Spikes and Rocks away, as he sets up the second layer of Toxic Spikes. As I go for Defog, he switches into his Dugtrio. So he's going to set up his Rocks again, and I'm just going to knock him out with the HP Ice, which does put me at a 6-5 advantage, which is great to start off the match with. He's going to switch into his Zygarde 10% here, and I can't risk him setting up a Dragon Dance, so I'm going to stay in an HP Ice. He does just go for 1,000 arrows and knock me out, but now I can switch into my Megalopony and just get a ton of damage on something. I'm going to go for High Jump Kick as he switches into Weezing. And on the following turn, I'm going to go for Facade, knowing it won't knock him out, expecting him to go for Will-O-Wisp, but surprisingly, he does go for Destiny Bond. Now, another Facade will knock him out, but if I go for Fake Out to do no damage, he will potentially be out of range for a second Facade. So I'm going to go for Quick Attack here just to weaken him a little bit, and I unfortunately get a crit, knock him out, which then knocks me out, so I lose my Megalopony for no reason. I'm going to go into Bisharp as he goes into Bruxish, and I'm just going to go for Knockoff as he switches into Klefki. I do knock off his Leftovers, and on the following turn, I'm going to go for Iron Head. He does just go for Draining Kiss here, and I don't want to have my Bisharp lose a lot of health, so I'm going to switch into my Koko. I know I can pretty freely set up on him, especially after seeing a crit only does 33%. So I'm just going to set up a Calm Mind here, as he does reveal the Toxic, which is really unfortunate, but I should still be able to beat this Klefki 1v1. But as I go for Roost, he does go for Substitute, so he's just going to Toxic Stall me here, as I'm just going to whittle him down with Thunderbolts. He does set up a Calm Mind of his own. I didn't really understand that play because I still break his sub. But he will just go for another sub as I T-Bolt, and this is just going to go back and forth, back and forth. He's going to sub, I'm going to Thunderbolt, and here I should have just gone for T-Bolt to knock him out, but I misplay and go for Roost, trying to live the Draining Kiss, and that does get him just enough health to where he can set up another sub as I go for T-Bolt, and I do lose my Koko to Toxic damage. So I'm going to go into my Bisharp here and just revenge kill him, but before I knock him out, I'm actually going to set up a Rock Polish so I can attempt to get more damage on anything else. So he goes for a Draining Kiss, and I will be able to just Iron Head here and knock him out. That crit did not matter at all. He goes into the Zeraora and goes for Fake Out, and on the following turn, I will go for a Knockoff as he goes for Close Combat, knocking off his Assault Vest, and then he knocks me out. I'm going to go into Goodra here because my Scarf Tyrantrum cannot outspeed him unless his speed is dropped from Gooey, but I surprisingly live the Close Combat, and I am able to knock him out with a Dragon Pulse. So here, as long as one or neither of his Pokemon are Choice Scarf, I should be able to win. He does go for 1,000 arrows with Zygarde, and I'm going to send in my Tyrantrum. He does reveal to be Scarf Zygarde 10% as he outspeeds me, and as long as he doesn't have Aqua Jet Bruxish, I should be able to win this match by knocking him out with Outrage. But unfortunately, he is also Choice Scarf Bruxish, so that's going to be my first loss of the season. It's a 1-0 loss. That's really unfortunate because this was a divisional match, and if I won, I would have been dominating my division. I would have been 3-0, while Second place would have been 1 and 2. But unfortunately, now me and Mega Metagross are tied in differential, with both being 2 and 1. I think I do still have higher overall differential points than him, but I don't know if it goes by differential or who beat who. So I am still thankfully in first in my division, I believe, but it would have been really nice to have a much higher lead. So going into week 4, I did make a couple of transactions. I traded Storm, coach of the San Diego Sneasels. I traded my Tyrantrum for Donphan, because Donphan is one of my favorite Pokemon to use in format, so I really wanted a chance to use it after Mega Metagross dropped it. And since I had Donphan, I really had no need for Sandslash on my team, so I free agented it for Garbodor. I did not have a Poison type yet, and it gives me extra Spike setters other than a Selgor. So if I want to bring both, I can maybe run one offensive, one defensive, something like that. The link to Mega Metagross will be in the description, along with my Twitter if you want to follow me there. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.